Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this look here. It's a super easy, glowy, summery kind of everyday kind of makeup with a pop of like a shimmery turquoise aqua green on the lids. Today I used a lot of like newer products to me, especially most exciting to me, the Colourpop Princess collection in the shade Under the Sea. This is a swatch of the shade. It's the most stunning turquoisey blue-green aqua with gold reflex through it, and I love this summery look that I did with it. If you want to see the products that I'm wearing on my face and, you know, a go-to look for summer with a little pop color, something fun and easy, I'm so happy with the way this came out, then please keep on watching. Okay, I'm just going to get straight into it. I'm going to go straight in with some face products. I'm going to use the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, and I think I'm just going to use the same brush as I used yesterday because whatever. Anyway, so today I'm going to be using a load of products that are kind of new to my makeup collection, just to try them out, do a look with them, something a bit more everyday. I mean, something a bit more lighter coverage. I'm really into this foundation at the moment, like this tinted moisturizer. It just gives such a beautiful finish to the skin. It just leaves the skin glowy, kind of dewy, but like not too dewy. It's just perfection, and I'm obsessed with it. I think it looks so good. The only thing is I'm a little bit scared to powder over the top of it because, okay, if I leave the base tacky, what can happen is it's difficult for powder products to blend over the top of it later. Not difficult, but like it's not as smooth as if I like powder my face and then put powder on top of powder. It's like, you know, powder on powder layers better. Whereas if I put powder cheek products, sometimes they grab in areas that they wouldn't usually if I just powdered my whole face. But the thing is, I don't want to powder my face because look at that glow. This just melts into my skin so nicely. The shade that I have is 2W2 Nude, and it's just stunning. I'm obsessed with this. Kind of has a creamy scent, but it doesn't put me off. I'm really into it. I also want to put on a little bit of concealer just because this is like a lighter coverage base product for me, and I do want to, like, not that I have huge under eye circles at the moment, it's generally okay, but like around the nose, this kind of area, I just generally like to be a little like brighter. So I will pop on a little bit of concealer. This is the Rimmel Lasting Matte Finish Concealer in the shade 10 Ivory. No, 10 Fair Ivory. Yeah, it's the one in like the tube with the black lid. I feel like Rimmel really quickly discontinues matte foundations. Like they've always had that lasting radiance kind of line with the orange lid as their like dewy foundation line or like dewy base product line. But when it comes to stuff like this, like their mattes, I feel like they're always rotating it. Anyway, I do quite like the finish that this has on the skin as well. Like it's kind of like a more gelish looking finish. It's like, you can kind of tell it's dewy. It's not matte. Even though it's advertised as lasting matte, this is a really cute little concealer and I love it. She's cute. I'm going to pop in some bronzer now, and I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Wild Bronze Glow. I have quite a growing amount of pan in this one because it's a favourite. It's really good. It's never really given me huge amounts of like problems with like dragging or catching or being difficult. I've never had hard pan in this. Okay, here's my conspiracy theory. I think that a lot of the time when I used to get hard pan, it was because I was not powdering my face like I'm doing today and then going straight in with the product. And you know, I'm putting my brush onto my like tacky foundation base and then putting the oil straight onto the powder product, and that can create the like film of the hard pan. Whereas these days I usually powder my entire face before I go in with like bronzer or blush or like anything. So I feel like I've been having less hard pan recently because of the way I layer my makeup. I'm not taking as much oil back onto my pan using my brush. I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope it does. Because yeah, I just haven't had hard pan in a while, and I used to have a lot of problems with having hard pan on products, and so maybe it was a me problem. I have had some really fun tips from like other like makeup people here on YouTube though of how to remove hard pan, and so I feel like I used to be the kind of person who'd literally just grab my nail and like scratch off the top layer, but now I'm more one to probably grab like a piece of sticky tape. I hear a lot of people using sticky tape, and I feel like that is like more gentle on the product. You're removing less product. When I scratch it with my finger, I just literally use whatever powder that crumbled off with my fingernail. But people that are using sticky tape are using like the sticky tape to pull off a layer of the product. I feel like that's more of a gentle vibe. Also, I'm bronzing like my face quite a fair bit because I feel like this is going to be a cute bronzy look with like a turquoise pop. That's my vision. My hair's still in a bun because I've been doing work like for class all day and I just like have had my hair out. It's probably a rat's nest up in there, but like I don't really care because I've been getting some work done. I've been working on my education, which is what is important to me. Okay, so this is the bronzer done. I'm actually pretty happy with the way it turns out. Sometimes when I'm bronzing my face, I'm like, oh, I look at it, I'm like, this is kind of like a lot. And then once I've blended it out, I'm like, yeah, it's because I love my bronzer. Anyway, I'm going to go in with some blush now, and this is my blush brush. It's called the Powder Brush from Nude by Nature, and I'm going to be taking my Kylie Cosmetics blush. Now, I'm not going to be showing you guys into this blush that much anymore because I dropped it on the floor and it's a mess now. I repressed it really messily, so it does still work, and I like still love this blush. But yeah, I just don't want all the product to fall out again. I love this blush, and I actually feel like it has quite a nice tone for wintertime especially, so I'm unsure if I'll keep using this as heavily into the summer because I have some more like summery toned blushes. I feel this is one of her more icier shades. It's called Pink Dreams, and I feel like it's a little bit more pastel, like it's on the lighter side for me personally, so I don't know if it's one that I personally like would wear as much in the summer because it's kind of a lighter shade, just in my opinion. I'm going to take a bit on the front of the nose here too. It's a cute blush, so I'm really into it. I'm going to take a little bit of bronzer through the crease just to like bronze up the eyes, bring a little dimension to that area as well. Just going to grab this random angled kind of eye brush from Real Techniques. Grab a bit of that bronzer and fluff it through the crease. So easy. It just brings a little bit of like warmth and dimension to the eye. I will be going in with a colour in a bit, but this is just to bring a little bit of something before we go in with that colour. You could, if you wanted like to contour your nose, you could do that, but I'm more of like a loose contour kind of person at the moment. I don't know. It's just the mood. I do really like a nose contour though. Like when I do the nose contour, I feel quite snatched and I feel like it adds something. If you're going to blend in a direction, I like to blend things dragging upwards like this way because I feel like it lifts the face and elongates the eyes. I like to elongate the eyes. That's why I always go for like a more cat eye kind of shape. Just suits my eyes best. I know it doesn't work for everyone, but it's something that I've found works for me. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the fun color part now. Where is it? Oh, it's right next to me. Oh, I am so excited for this. This is called Under the Sea. It's from the Disney Princess Collection. Their collaboration with Colourpop. The little Ariel shell on the top is so sweet and cute. And then I like dug my nail into this. Not dug my nail. I like swatched it yesterday. I actually swatched it yesterday on camera for you guys in my little haul. So if you want to check out the haul and everything else I got in that haul, you can go check that out. But is that not the most beautiful shade? I'm going to swatch it again. It's so soft and creamy. Something about getting a fresh Super Shock shadow is stunning. I always do the like tiniest swatches. Let me like grow this for you. It's not like loosely pigmented at all. Like this is quite nicely pigmented. Really easy to blend. Just such a soft, beautiful product. It's like a teal turquoisey blue aqua with a gold kind of greeny shift. It's just stunning and I'm just obsessed with it. That's why I'm doing this entire look today, because I'm obsessed with this particular shade. I'm looking for something with a mirror in it. Oh, the blush I used earlier. Okay, this is gonna be my mirror today. You might be like, Emily, where is your usual Colourpop x Barbie collaboration mirror that you usually hold? My little handheld mirror? It's in the bathroom because I was washing it, because honestly that mirror was covered in foundation and makeup because I hold it every single time I do my makeup. So it was really intense. Hey, can I tell you guys a funny story? When I was a kid, I used to just apply makeup to the like lower crease of my eye. I wouldn't put any bronzer or anything up there. I would just put like green on the middle of my eye right there on that little part before my eye creases and be like, done. And I would go out, no makeup, just that little pop of color. And I thought that was great when I was like 12, before I like got into makeup. Anyway, I'm going to be taking this a little bit higher than that today. Although I do think it's a fun look. It was good when I was 12 and I kind of want a bit more color now. So I'm just going to drag it up a little bit more. I'm focusing the primarily, like I want the base of the eye closest to the lash line to be most pigmented, but I would like to blend it. So it's really easy to blend this with your finger. You could also use a brush as well. I just don't really feel the need to because this is so soft and creamy and beautiful. It's just blending itself so perfectly. So I've just blended it up like that, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the same on the other eye now. I put down that bronzer shade first just to give a little bit of a base. You don't have to go as hard with this. Like if you wanted to leave just like a little wash of turquoise and leave it at that. You could do it like this, and that's like cute too. I just want like a lot of turquoise. This is such a fun shade. I think that I'm going to pack this in my makeup bag, just chuck it on all the time and always have turquoise eyes. Like, it's so easy just to have like a full one color look, and I feel like it's quite trendy at the moment, like the monochromatic look. And also I feel like attached to this shade because it's like the most beautiful golden reflex through it, and it's a little mermaid, and it's all the things I like. I do feel a little bit sad removing that like cute Colourpop imprint they put in the like Super Shock shades. You know how they have that like scaly pattern on the top? I do think that's really cute. So when I go into my products and I remove that like texture, I'm like, oh, so sad to remove that pressed pan shapes. But, you know, I want to use my product. So as you can see, there's still a little bit of that like bronzer shade peeking out the top, which is what I wanted. I wanted it to blend into that bronzer shade. And if you feel like you lost that bronzer shade, like I feel like I've lost it a little bit at the front of my eye here, all you have to do is grab your bronzer using brush, the brush that you used your bronzer on, and just go back in and just fluff it around. It blends so easily. This is just the most easiest product to use. I know some people don't like the Super Shock shadows because they feel like it's hard to use with a brush. I feel like they're actually quite easy to use with a brush, especially if you like, if you're having difficulty. What I would say to do is just grab like a stiffer brush, like a more kind of packing kind of brush, pack it on first, and then go in with like a fluffy brush like I just used and fluff it around afterwards. That's what I would do if I was having difficulty blending on. If you have a Super Shock shadow and it's like super old and you would like to revive it, my top tip for that would be literally just pop a couple drops of oil in. You can Google it. Like, so many people put oil into their Super Shock shadows to revive the product, and it works really well. And also, of course, every time you use it, make sure that it's screwed in tightly so that it does not lose its moisture. I'm just so obsessed with the shade, and the gold is so cute. Obsessed. So because I'm wearing like a eyeshadow with like gold tones through it, I'm going to be going for a more champagne-y goldy highlight to like kind of pair in with that. So I'm going to be using my little busted one that I've talked about so many times. This is Whisper of Guilt from MAC, repressed into Urban Decay bronzer packaging because it fell apart. So I'm just going to be packing this on because I'm a highlight fiend. The brush that I'm using is actually a contour brush from Real Techniques, but I'm really into it for highlighting at the moment. I just feel like it gives a nice shape to the highlight. Like, it's quite large and like you can fluff it out quite well and diffuse the edges so you don't have like a harsh line of like highlight anywhere. Unless you'd like a harsh line, I wouldn't judge. So I'm just going to blend that out in kind of like a C shape just to really accentuate that kind of cheekbone area there. I do this on both sides, of course. And then I do want to get a more detailed kind of brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of that highlight down the center of the nose, pop a little dab on the tip because it's cute. I'm going to take some of this on the inner corner, and this complements really well with that little like green shadow that we have going on. Green, turquoise, blue. How would you guys describe it? I would say it's perfection. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just taking that on the inner corner. I'm unsure if I should take some on the center of the lid. Let's just do a slight dab. Oh, that's really nice. It just perfectly accentuates the like sheen of the shadow without adding too much. Yeah, I don't want to like pack it on the way I have done with the inner corner because I don't want to take away from the actual Colourpop Super Shock shade, but I'll pop that there just lightly in the middle. I'll also take this on the brow bone because I love a highlighted brow bone. I feel like it gives nice shape and like lift to the brow, and it's cute and gives more glisten to the face. More highlight equals more highlight. Math. Okay, so now that I've done that and I've blended it out with my finger a little bit so there's no harsh lines or anything, I'm also going to go in with the Cupid's bow, and I'm going to do my brows and liner and lashes off camera just because it's the same every time. If you want to know what I'm going to do, I literally did the exact same liner, lashes and brows in my last video, except I'll be using a different eyeliner this time. I'm going to try my new Colourpop one, so I'll tell you how I feel about it when I come back. Okay, so I've popped on my liner, my lashes and my brows, and I have a couple of thoughts about the new eyeliner I used today. This eyeliner is another brush tip liner, and if you know me, I'm a big fan of brush tip liners. They're my favorite kind of eyeliner, and I just feel like they get a more precise line and they last a little bit longer, like they're inkier for longer. This one is the Colourpop BFF liquid liner that I showed you in my haul yesterday, and this is my first impressions trying it out. I think it's really good. Are my liners perfect today? No, because I feel like I made this one a little bit smaller than this one, but like whatever. Don't look at them too closely. But I actually like the eyeliner itself, I feel like was really good. It was pigmented, it was inky, it was easy to get my wing. The tip is like small and precise enough to get a really sharp detail, and I felt like it was good. So I think this is a hit for me. It depends on how long it lasts though, because the thing is, my current favorite eyeliner, wherever it is, oh, I can't find it. Give me a sec. My current favorite is the Maybelline Hyper Sharp Wing Liner, and this one is inky for a very long time. So like this lasts quite a while for me. So the only next battle for me would be to see which one out of these two eyeliners lasts the longest, because I kind of have a gauge of how long this one lasts me for. So I'm interested to see if this one lasts as long as my Maybelline one, and if it does, I really feel like this eyeliner is like smaller than this one. Should we fix that up together? I feel like we should. Let's do that now. But yeah, if it lasts as long or longer than my Maybelline Hyper Sharp one does, then it's going to be a winner, because that Maybelline one I wear every day. The only thing about the Maybelline one is it's not cruelty free, and I always like a cruelty free option over a non-cruelty free option. And Colourpop is cruelty free, so that makes it more appealing to me. Just trying to thicken up this line a little bit to match the eyeliner on the right eye, which will get thicker and thicker till I have the most giant graphic liner ever, but you know, we'll see what happens. I feel like that's better. Is the best? No, but it could be worse. It's not the worst, and I'm gonna leave it here before it gets giant, I reckon. Oops, let's just clean this front up. Okay, I reckon that's the eyeliner done for me. Before I go in and make it even messier. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, we're gonna leave that. Next, I would like to go in with some lip products, and they are kind of like newer to my collection. Some lip products from Colourpop. So I'm gonna go first in with BFF Lippy Pencil, and then I'm gonna go in over the top with the Bambi lip gloss, which I am a fan of. I have tried that previously. I think I've talked about it with you guys, and I think it's nice, but I'll use it on camera and tell you my thoughts. I'm a big fan of the Colourpop Lippy Pencils. So I'm just going to line the whole lip with this. I never overline my lips because I'm not very good at it. If you have any tips, let me know. I just feel like if I overline my lips, I feel like it looks silly. So I just follow my lip line. Although I'm not really someone who craves larger lips anyway. Like I feel like my lips kind of suit my face shape anyway, so I'm not that fussed. There you go. I'm just going to fill that in as best as I can. Fill in the top a little bit. It's not like totally filled in, but like, you know, just to give a little bit of a contoury shape to the lip, I will fill in the outer corners of the lip. I'm pretty happy with that. I do need to sharpen this pencil though. The first use out of those Colourpop Lippy pencils is always like, you gotta sharpen it. Anyway, let's go in with some of that gloss now. This is the shade Bambi from the Colourpop Bambi Disney collection. I think this smells so nice. Kind of smells like chocolate orange to me, and I love the lip gloss applicator. I'll show you a close-up, but it kind of has like a little divot in the applicator, which holds the like perfect amount of product. It kind of hugs the lips as you are applying the gloss. Just such a delicious gloss. I'm really into it, and I reckon you should get it because it's always on sale. That is the gloss done. I'm into the lips. I love a glossy nude lip. This is like not the most pigmented gloss, like, but it's not totally sheer. But paired with that lip liner, this is how it looks. I feel like Colourpop's BFF Lippy Pencil is one of their favorite or like best-selling lippy pencils, and so it comes in different shades as well. I feel like the lightest one suits my skin tone best, but they also have BFF 2 and BFF 3. If you're a darker skin tone than me, you might want to check out the other shades in their BFF like pencil concept, because you might find a lippy pencil that suits your skin tone a little bit better. I just like the lightest nude on my skin tone personally. Okay, here is my hair out of the bun. It's a bit like, but you know, we're going with it. This is the look. Let's pop on some setting spray. I'm really into the L'Oreal Shake and Glow. You just shake it and then it's like a glowy, illuminating setting spray. I apply a lot, of course, because I just like a lot of setting spray. It makes me feel glowy. This is the completed look. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Subscribe if you'd like to see even more content from me. I upload so often, so often. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me that you've stuck around to the end. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll catch you next time. Bye.